God of small things. In a purely practical sense, it would probably be correct to say that it all began when Sophie Mole came to Ayamnam. Perhaps it's true that things can change in a day, that a few dozen hours can affect the outcome of whole lifetimes, and that when they do, those few dozen hours, like the salvaged remains of a burned house, the charred clock, the singed photograph, the scorched furniture, must be resurrected from the ruins and examined, preserved, accounted for. Little events, ordinary things, smashed and reconstituted, imbued with new meaning, suddenly they become the bleached bones of a story. Still, to say that it all began when Sophie Mole came to Ayamnam is only one way of looking at it. Equally, it could be argued that it actually began thousands of years ago, long before the Marxists came, before the British took Malabar, before the Dutch ascendancy, before Vasco da Gama arrived, before the Samarans' conquest of Calicut, before 3 purple-robed Syrian bishops murdered by the Portuguese were found floating in the sea, with coiled sea serpents riding on their chests and oysters knotted in their tangled beards. It could be argued that it began long before Christianity arrived in a boat and seeped into Kerala like tea from a tea bag. That it really began in the days when the love laws were made, the laws that laid down who should be loved and how much. However, for practical purposes, in a hopelessly practical world, it was a sky blue day in December 69, the 19th silent, a sky blue Plymouth with the sun in its tail fins sped past young rice fields and old rubber trees on its way to Cochin.